Good evening, everyone. In West Central Texas today, it's been a warm, sunny day. It's also been a quiet day radar-wise. Really all across the Lone Star State, maybe saw a couple passing showers, but seen some quite a bit of severe weather up in the portions of Oklahoma and Kansas. You can see all those yellow and green polygons for severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings, and even a couple tornado warnings. If you know folks who live in the Oklahoma City metro area, definitely encourage them to stay weather aware, monitoring potential redevelopment in southwestern Oklahoma. That's where they have a PDS tornado watch. That stands for a particularly dangerous situation. These are fairly rarely issued by the National Weather Service and really highlights the potential danger of the situation, that it could potentially be a high impact scenario. And don't say this to scare anybody, but say it to encourage people to prepare. So if you know folks who live in this region, really from Wichita Falls northward into portions of Oklahoma and Kansas. Tonight in West Central Texas though, nobody in our viewing area is under a tornado watch. So that is some good news for us in West Central Texas. The storms tonight looking to stay well to our north up into the Oklahoma City area. 11 o'clock is when that tornado watch expires. Most likely going to be extended for portions of northwestern Arkansas and eastern Oklahoma. But for us in West Central Texas, just expecting a calm night weather-wise. Our next storm chance going to be on the day Wednesday, mostly to the east of the Fox West Texas viewing area. You can see 1 out of 5 marginal risk for very southern portions of Brown County. Comanche County starting to get into that slight risk, but better chance going to be to the east of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Over the next couple of days, we'll get better data and that'll give us a better idea on the exact timings, but this version of Timecast still gives us a fairly decent idea about what to expect. Storms mainly going to fire to the east of our viewing area, but of course, if any watches or warnings do get issued for our viewing area, we'll have all of that information right here. Similar story on Thursday, except I'm expecting most of the activity going to be south of the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth and east of our viewing area. Mostly for us, just going to see the very warm temperatures. It was a warm Monday. These are numbers from San Angelo Mathis Field. High of 92. Thankfully, we were pretty far from that record we set back 40 years ago when it was 104 on this day in 1984. Outside right now, starting to see winds come out of the west. That's that dry line that's initiated storms in portions of Oklahoma and Kansas. Thankfully, the upper level support that you really need to get storms to fire has not been strong enough for us in West Texas. So that is some good news. Seeing temperatures in the 70s and 80s area wide. So if you plan on taking your dog for a walk before going to bed, probably not going to need that jacket. 79 Sweetwater, 81 San Angelo, 81 in Abilene, 79 for folks in Brady, Texas, McCulloch County. Tomorrow, got another warm day on tap in my forecast. We'll wake up temperatures in the 60s. Some folks could even get down into the 50s. So we'll start out on a chilly note, but with all the dry air in place, we'll be able to warm up quite quickly. Highs in the 90s for your Tuesday. Some of those weather models showing temperatures even getting into the mid 90s. So we have seen temperatures that warm this year, but if you're not a fan of the summer, don't worry. Have a big cool down in my forecast getting into this weekend. I mean, just look at that temperature drop, 76 for my high on Friday. Mother's Day this weekend, getting a nice Mother's Day gift from nature with those beautiful temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s. And other than a couple storm chances, next week of weather is looking nice. For your latest weather updates, you can always find them online and by following me on social media.